From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. For the Boston Red Sox in this one, Ranger Suarez. What's the word on him?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Ready to go?
Leading off
Sal
the ball game
Frelick
here this
digs in now.
Center fielder number 10, Sal Frelick.
And that one fouled off. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
Second baseman Bryce Terang.
Nice job picking out a spot to put the bunt down there.
This is Bryce Terang.
Just had me some KFC.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for another play.
And about brought for strike three. One out man at first. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Choria. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe and second with a stolen base. Line drive. Takes it in for the out. Now here's Jake Bowers. 2 for 6 so far in the series.
The KFCs around me, they're consistent.
Just missed.
I like them though. Like they're not the best fried chicken, but they're consistent. You know what you're getting.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Swings through that.
I like
Base hit into center field. Coming around third is Frelick. He'll score. The Brewers take the lead. 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Luis Rengifo in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swung on, belted.
It's always been my favorite. Sausage.
Carrying well. Into the monster seats and gone. An absolute smash to left. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
So 2 down. Andrew Vaughn now. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8.
No. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one finds the zone, and the count is even 2-2. On the ground to third, and that'll do it.
Fancy or just got no money and didn't know what to do with.
Jarren Duran now at the plate.
Shit, I'd probably do the same if I had no money.
And first offering is fouled off.
To hold trash.
Duran matched a homer in his last game. And the 0-2. Ground ball right side. Vaughn. He steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the
Batting
first.
second, left
So up
fielder,
next, Roman Anthony.
Anthony.
This one in the air, center field. Freeland under it. And a couple of quick outs. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That's whipped, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that.
Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man on second, 2 down. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. And ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Runner goes again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner goes again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Romy Gonzalez, the next to hit. 5 rate in the series, so he's been hot. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and we're level. It's 3-3.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. That one ripped right center field. Dives and makes the catch. What a play.
Harry Potter everywhere.
Back here at Fenway, here's the Brewers catcher now, Gary Sanchez. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow.
Yeah, it's really
Gary
good.
Sanchez,
Regular.
he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
What's that? They made Snake
3-1
black,
now.
and in the book it says he has pale skin with black greasy hair.
Snagged it first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins.
I hate it.
No.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
Came out, said that he faced like racist or bigotry, or I forget how he phrased it during filming or something. I don't know.
That
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
Ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
He's one of the biggest parts.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they still got both their challenges.
I would have been more okay with
Battling
Dumbo
here as he fouls it
Black
away.
Snake, to be 100% honest.
That's ripped into the outfield. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Joey
No, that's
Ortiz
down.
up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Transgender.
And that's fouled off. Man at second. To the right side.
Ron, why didn't you have
Takes it
kids
himself.
behind
Now
you?
2
You guys
out.
a dick, Harry.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. A single and a run scored and a walk.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
That's
Stop.
a bullet,
Yeah,
but it
I
goes
see
foul.
that.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll
Love
do it
y'all.
again.
Saw.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Line drive. Base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Frelick, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball there. Step off throw to first.
Safe.
Frelick back on a dive. The 0-2. He goes down looking. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Ah, that hit him.
That hit
And the
him.
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
First baseman Tristan.
Now batting
Casas.
Tristan Casas. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Here's Ortiz for 1. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Caleb Durbin getting ready to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one fouled off. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it. There's one. On to first.
No,
Safe.
he's in there. Safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try there. Now batting Jaron Duran. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Yeah.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. Top half of the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chorio. And that one hammered. And foul ball. Chorio getting the start in right. Hitting third in the lineup. And he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Hard hit, but right at him in left. Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ripped, but it curls foul. Check swing, and he went 0-2. Next offering down in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Ball 1 there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Suarez strikes him out.
Speaking of communists, Vietnam voted in their new president and gave him like unilateral power. Like
As
China.
we go to the last of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Vietnam, which they border China, so heavily
Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2. To the right side, Terang. In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Outside low, ball 1.
Ball, no.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2-1 now. That one missed. Ripped on the ground to second. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next,
so here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. Singled and scored his first time.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 1-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at Fenway, out of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here comes the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Vaughn on at first, nobody out. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Go to second. That
Ball
just
inside.
misses. And the count now even up. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He sends a rocket to left, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Joey Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. Out to short. Whips it to Casas. That's the inning. Bottom 4. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Romy Gonzalez.
Designated hitter, Romy Gonzalez.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Ball 1 there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a drive. And he dunks it off the foul pole. And they cut him to the lead.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now at the plate, Carlos Narvaez. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And we're starting over.
Back-to-back homers always always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Foul ball there. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Red
Caleb
Sox.
Durbin up next for the Red Sox.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves.
Out to short, Ortiz. Throws to first, third out. Back inside Fenway Park. New inning getting started.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
Bunting for a hit, and that's a foul ball. 0-1. Up the middle, Rafaela. Tosses to first.
Got him.
And the
Out.
leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 0-1.
Ball one.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Clips the corner. That is strike 2. Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chorio.
No.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and Milwaukee is set down in order.
Saturday we had.
Back now at Fenway.
Saturday.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Have fun.
You know, these Red Sox do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep.
Throw short, hops him at first, can't come up with it. He's safe.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Jared Koenig on the pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Go ahead run on base. Roman Anthony will hit next. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Step off, throw to first. And he's back in safely. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The 1-1. There's the swing and a miss. That one 95 to finish him off.
Up next.
So the go-ahead run at scoring position. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 6-5. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. Step off throw to first. And he's back in there. Man at first, one away. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Runner on the move. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner goes again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner on the move again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner goes again. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Romy Gonzalez. He's already homered in this game.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Brewers DH, Jake Bauers.
Ball.
Up the middle. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Next for the Brewers, Luis Rengifo. The switch hitter batting right.
Hey. No, that's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. Rafaela. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. DL Hall hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Paul, a 6'1" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Ground ball right side. Vaughn steps on the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
He gets there with the slide. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. In time to Vaughn. And that's the inning. So coming into the game now on defense, Connor Wong. He takes over as the new first baseman. Well, one-run game, and Gary Sanchez at the plate.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game. But
and so the Red Sox build a bullpen. Garrett Whitlock.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Sanchez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's going to be Blake Perkins.
Ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Lay off that pitch down. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 3. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. A laser to left base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
For 1-0. That one found hard the other way. That's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Sal Freeland, the next to hit. And he lays down a bunt. Picks it up with a bare hand on the money. Nice play. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. On the ground to the left, Rafaela. Fires to first. He got it. And that will end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Caleb Durbin.
Ball 1.
The lefty, the 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Outside. Ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one ripped left field. Out of here. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-5.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Tap foul at the plate. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. Really have to go down.
Going to count 1 and 2.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run. Now the number 2 hitter, Roman Anthony. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 down, nobody on. And that's down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one ripped. And that is that. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to begin the 8th. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. That's to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Bowers. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The the tying run at the plate.
Did he
Checks his
swing?
swing. Now would appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Red Sox by 2. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got him. Swinging for the curve. Next for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
No, that's the ball.
That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Tying run at the plate. Ripped to short. Slings to second. And that's 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aaron Ashby.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Abreu, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
That one misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. That's a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox.
Romy Gonzalez.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Meyer in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That's in there. And the count even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. We go to the 9th. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. Aroldis Chapman on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
There's a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Cuts out and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here is Gary Sanchez. 1 for 3.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss. Out at 99. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Blake Perkins.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Throw to first.
Got him. That's out.
And the Red Sox extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.